DeBella here with Michael Akobi from P4P TV. Lou, that was a pretty eventful face-off there. It looked like Bill and Jim were about to go at it. What do you think?
I don't know, you might be able to do that one on pay-per-view.
That's the next event, maybe.
Look, it's nice to see some fire in this fight. It's been quiet, it's been mellow. The promotion, it's been almost too nice. Today it wasn't. You know, it needs to be a more dramatic, passionate fight for it to please the fans, and it's going to be. And I think you saw today that it's going to be. You know, George knows he can't do the same thing. It would be crazy to do the same thing. So his plan is going to be different. And I expect to see a much more fiery, passionate, competitive fight. Not predicting the outcome, but I will predict this. It's going to be a way better fight and much more like what we expected the last time. I also think the undercard is unbelievable. I mean, to me, the Trinica Johnson, Susie Ramadan fight could be a main event on a show.
Well, we were talking about this the other day, and you believe it could be the fight of the night, potentially.
Yeah, it really could be, because Susie's a terrific boxer. She's got great boxing skills. She's honed those skills over 20 plus years in the ring. And you know, Trinica, as you can see, she's just physically ripped, strong, young, you know, has the whole package. It's a classic crossroads fight, a young champion against a 40-year-old, you know, legend in Australian women's boxing, and I think that's a great fight. The Maloney brothers are matched much tougher than their last fights on the last card. These are significant cards, you know, in terms of moving up in the rankings and getting a title opportunity. Hemi Ahio, I think American fans catch him on ESPN Plus, and people in the Pacific Rim already know this, but he's probably the hardest puncher in the Pacific Rim. You know, Hemi can punch, you know, walls down. And he's
comparing him to Mike Tyson, I think.
He's got that sort of look, and he's got a crazy uppercut, and he's really got concussive power. And the kid he's fighting can punch. I mean, that's a you know, he's fighting a legit heavyweight, and you know, with a good record, a guy that's well known in Australia, and that's a good fight. So I think it's going to be a great day of boxing on Sunday here, Saturday night in the States, and I'm really looking forward to it. And I know it's going to be a better main event. I mean, I was disappointed the last time. It's not what I expected. I expected a much more fiery fight. But I think right now, I see my biggest complaint, honestly, to Team Kambosos the last time was we had lost our focus. And I know he has his focus now. I think you see that clearly. You know, people are talking about he went into retreat in the promotion. Okay, maybe that's true, but I think he did what he had to do to focus himself and get himself ready. And I'm expecting fireworks on Sunday and a much better fight.
We're seeing a lot of the talking come from one side. This time it's coming from the Haney side. We've just seen Bill.
The last time you saw the talking coming from the Kambosos side. Now you see it coming from the Haney side. When you taste victory and you're undisputed champion, you're sitting on top of the mountaintop, you know, you're going to do some talking. And let's face realities. It was a very humbling experience for Team Kambosos the last time. It was never a close fight. And I think Haney goes in with that level of confidence. Is it overconfidence? We're going to find out on Sunday. I think he has a lot of reason to be confident. He's a very good boxer, but I also think George is going to be a hell of a lot better.
Would you give credit to the Kambosos team for not falling for the trap of engaging in that back and forth this time? Because they do.
You know, they engaged plenty the last time.
Yeah.
I give them credit for staying within themselves this time, and I think that they are conducting themselves in a way that they think best serves victory, right? Yeah. And in some ways, I think Devin's doing the same thing. You know, he's conducting himself and his team is in a way that they think secures victory. Obviously, Bill and Devin are trying to make George and Jim uncomfortable. Well, last time, George and Jim tried to make Bill and Devin uncomfortable. So this is boxing works. You know, ultimately, all that fucking matters is what happens in the ring on Sunday. That's all that matters.
100%. Could we expect a surprise? Do you think there might be a surprise? I mean,
I think that a lot of people are going to be surprised. I'm not predicting the outcome or a changed outcome, but I am predicting a great fight. And I think that may be surprising enough to a lot of people. This is anyone who expects the same fight as last time, I think they're wrong.
No worries. All right, Lou DeBella, thank you so much. Thank you for watching P4P TV. Please remember to subscribe and hit that notification bell for future updates. See you in the next one.